Once upon a time, there was an ending. And we minions searched high and low for a new Overlord. We were like fleas without a dog, maggots without a carcass, pimples without a face. And on Midwinter's Eve, in the town of Nordberg, we found a beginning.
My pa says that he was found outside Nordberg's gates.
Wish they'd left him there.
Don't come near me!
Snowmen, yuck! Master would know how to smash snow thingies. Oh! Hit them snowy men, Master!
Hey, you witch boy! I see you, demon child. Stop that floating about! You trying to make old Neff sick? You ain't getting in here. I have orders. No witch boys.
Hey, I'll show you the way.
Go wobble about someplace else. Push off and take your funny eyes with you.
I know where they've gone. Bothering you anymore.
Hello, kiddies. Come for the party? Hey, why'd you bring that witch boy? He's got funny eyes, I tell you. You can come in, but behave yourself. Only drink apple juice. Just like me. And don't let that witch boy lead you astray.
You mustn't stay up too late now.
Hey, you can't be in here! These are highly flammable and have to be handled by a professional.
Oi! Your kids are acting up!
Empire! Empire!
Hey, let's take a look. Come on, over here.
Bring out your magic users, Nordberg, so they may be cleansed. In the name of the Empire and your new governor, Boreas. We have no magic users here. We are simple people of the land. Do not lie. The Sentinels have spoken. Surrender your magic users or we will cleanse your whole town if necessary. Well, maybe we do have one.
Keep together, lads!
Have no. Our master would find a way to break it. Escape now! Hit barrier!
Got your minion burrows!
Yay! Minion barrels! Yay! Smash Yeti cage! Yeti smash shinies! Hurry! A new Overlord, you say? This is the last hope for evil? He's a little short. Whoa. Destroyed an entire legion? Bodies, screams, minion carnage? Oh, that is good news. Fire up the dragon! The boy needs a proper evil upbringing. And whilst evil was nurtured in the bowels of the earth, in its absence came the rise of a new age, a new power, and thus began the reign of the glorious Empire. Everyone was happy, and those who weren't were killed, enslaved, or had other nasty things done to them. Now it's your time, Master. Time to crash the party. Time to crush the Empire. Time to bring back the black. Loose the minions of war. Because evil always finds a way. Here it comes. The Master? Oh, the Master, the Master. We'll see. That's correct, Wrath. He must be tested, as the beetle is tested by the dung pile. Follow! Follow! Those Nordberg winds go right at my nethers, so I'll stay here. Your helmet will allow me to hear and see what you do. Me right. The first test is a test of strength. Oh, he who would be a true overlording master. We managed to find an old friend of yours. He's been on ice for quite a while. Bash, bash, bash! Yetis are relatively gentle creatures and extremely hardy. Nature's training dummies. At your current level, you can bash him around for hours and he'll hardly feel a thing. A room quaver. Fine old pet. Savages, no appreciation of true art. No, it may be a touch indelicate, but use your minions to blast that wall of fur. Killer fear pierces him like an icicle to the earlobe. Or maybe it's just congested. Down and savage him! Oh, he who would make a most foreboding dark. Begone, you beast, and make it fast! For if you don't, we'll kick your... No! I can't get out. I want to be in the field of battle. The roar of the beasts, the smell of the minions. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh. Test target's wandered off. Oh, you should catch up with him in the hunting grounds. Welcome to the test of life force gathering. Fluffy rats! See? Poor fishy! Oh. Die, smelly furball! Now the hunt begins! Show 'em who's top of the food chain! Smash it! Round minion gate for master! Ah, there you are! This is Grubby, sire. He's a minion digger. Diggers can tunnel out of the netherworld and create minion gates in certain areas. They're drawn to your evil presence like flies to a festering corpse. Ah. Seems the Yeti's rather fond of those disgusting balls of fluff. Better find a way of discouraging him. You can put your training into practice. Make sure you get all the life force in the area. On it! You can replenish your hoard from the minion gate, sire.
Hey, where did you come from? I got a permit from the Empire to hunt on these lands. This is my Yeti. I saw it first. Get lost!
Looks like our friend has forged a path ahead. Pretty Wolfie! So playful!
Me right, Wolfie! What do you think you're doing? Cease this barbaric slaughter at once! I am Florian Greenheart, and these are the soldiers of the Sanctuary. Valiant protectors of the sanctuaries and all creatures of magic and nature. Soldiers, stop this savage! Protect the fluffy ones!
Terrible elf. Well, that's what happens when you spend too much time hugging things, sire. Hey! Looks like our friend has forged a path ahead. Continue to the camp and find out what that Yeti's up to. Don't forget, we still need a spellstone to give the Netherworld a bit of a kick in the pants. Those elves are magical. I wonder if they've got something knocking about in their sanctuary that would do the trick. Do you remember that place, sire? It's Nordberg, the sleepy, snowy little town that was going to hand you over to the Empire.
No! No! Stop this at once! This noble beast belongs with us! Come here, boy! As if we magical folk didn't have enough problems of our own with the Empire without the likes of you trying to expunge us! Now, let us away! Set sail for the Sanctuary!
We should follow them, sire. If only we had the swimming abilities of the blue minions. Oh well, looks like we'll have to find another way into this sanctuary of theirs. Where trees gone? Looks like someone has been logging this area, Gloob. I wonder why. Your mounts won't follow you into certain areas, sire, and like all primitive beasts, these wolves are afraid of fires. Don't worry, they'll still be here when you come back.
Do hurry up. I have a warm oil bath and a large plate of quail's eyeballs to attend to.
Of course, Boreas. I thought you'd like to meet some of the brave men who secured the magical creatures from the, area. And these are the lucky ones. What's up with you, Maximus? No, I wanted to call me Miss Trixieville Buttercup Fairy. Are you serious? And you could all come and visit me when I move into my mushroom house. SIC, Species Identity Crisis. It's a terrible thing. We have no idea what this is, but it was well guarded.
Well, make sure it doesn't eat anyone, and then bring it to my town hall.
Foolish fat human, that's a spellstone, sire. It unlocks the magical potential of any who possess it. Better not let it fall into Boreas's pudgy hands.
Welcome to the Sanctuary, creature of magic.
No, do not let this barbarian in, Dryad. He is an enemy to all that is fluffy and adorable, like this poor fellow here.
Don't worry, Lord. I'm sure you'll find a way to bypass that pesky plant person. This looks like a shard of Netherworld rock. Perhaps it will become active once the Netherworld accepts you as its true Overlord. I don't know what happened here, but their loss is our gain. Quick, pick up that spellstone. As soon as Grubby can build a gate, you can send it back to the Netherworld. He says that spellstone we stole belongs to the gnomes. Now, he's either declaring war or he wants to marry you to his pet dormouse. That's clearly an act of aggression, sire. It cannot be tolerated. Exterminate those squeakers! Ah, Nordberg. Nearly 13 winters have passed since you were last there, sire. Soon you will return, once more on the feasting of Midwinter's Eve, to finish what you started. Revenge is a dish best served cold and screaming.
And Governor Boreas said he wanted stuffed widgeon at the Midwinter's feast. I said to the wife, what the hell's a widgeon? Oh, that's posh stuff. I think it's maybe some kind of small bear. Do you think if we put a wolf skin on a pig, Boreas would notice? Well, he ain't so fast anyway. I doubt his eyes get a chance to focus. Yeah, there'll be no feast for the rest of us. He's a bigger pain than wolves and yetis put together. Yeah, but you know, at least we got folks watching over us. Watching over us while we starve, you mean? Oh, yeah, bet there's no good eating on a widgeon anyway.
Aha! Grubby has managed to bring you a netherworld gate, Master. This will allow your minions to transport the spellstone straight to the netherworld. Ah, a command upgrade. You can summon more minions to the back. Look at all that evil energy surging into you, Lord. I don't quite know what spell it's unlocked within you, sire. If you run into some townsfolk, do feel free to use them as test subjects.
Sound the alarm! Run for the gates!
Seems the locals are just lining up to try out your evil presence spell, sire. You've got a health upgrade, sire. They mean a lot less messy deaths. Ah, groveling. Clearly the stone has unlocked the evil presence spell. They're now bound to your evil will, but if you hold the spell for longer, you will kill them outright. Enslavement or death, domination or destruction. These are the great overlording choices, sire. Train yourself, Master. The peons have set fires outside Nordberg to ward off their midwinter's demon. We'll need to find our red minions before we enter. Then we'll really give them something to fear.
The Netherworld has accepted you as its master. Oh, I knew it! I knew it!
Do calm down, Quaver. We don't want another accident. You are indeed our true Overlord. It's somewhat of a relief, sire. We didn't want to have to bury another candidate. Master! The Netherworld will be your new seat of power, Lord. It's a little on the cavernous side at the moment, but now you're properly here, we can start to refurbish and expand the tunnel system. This will allow us access to other areas of the world where you can establish your new dark domain. I feel a small poem is called for to commemorate the event. Oh dear, he's off again. There was a boy from the Nordberg town who sent the locals screaming. But now the boy's become a man. He'll start his evil scheming. Sorry about that, sire. Sometimes there's no stopping him. Believe me, I've tried. This is your throne, sire. And it's not just a place to rest your evil posterior. You can teleport around your domain from here, and it will also alert you about recent events and quests. Why don't you try it out, and then let me know if you'd like to take the tour. Maybe you'd like to inspect the Netherworld Foundation's master. Very good. Follow me, Master. Greetings, sire. What are your foundations? Master can order big netherworld buildings here. Giblet is a particularly robust minion, sire. Been around almost as long as I have. This forge built weapons and armor here, but need breads to power it. Minion Giblet ready to receive orders. The natural laws are a little bit flexible here in the netherworld. Step onto the rock, sire. It's probably safe. I mean, perfectly safe. From here, you can travel to the other areas of the netherworld. This is Construction Minion Giblet, sire. He's overseeing the construction of a new dark tower. I told the minions they have to clean their spawning pit before you go down there, Master. The Minion Burrows are believed to be the birthplace of the first Minion, he who dug his way to the surface to serve the very first Overlord. After we lost our last master, and before the great cataclysm decimated the old lands, we retreated here in the Exodus. Here we've remained, searching for our next bastion of evil. Minion Mortis is in charge. That is to say, he facilitates your decisions, sire. Spawns new minions, tends the souls of the dead, makes sure they don't come back with the wrong head, that sort of thing.
Minions, we live, we serve, we die. It is what we are, and what we will always be. Balance, the spawning place. You bring me life force, I bring you.
The barracks are where minions live when they're not out causing chaos with you, sire. It's also where we keep the hives, which allow minion summoning. Unfortunately, during the Exodus, several minion hives were lost. We only managed to retain the Browns. I'm sure they'd love a visit.
Do you see dead minions, sire?
This is the graveyard. You can view your recently deceased minions in the temple and resurrect your favorites.
But life has a price. Life or death. Death!
Indeed, Mortis. If you wish to resurrect a fallen minion, you need to sacrifice minions of the same color. I think the private quarters deserves your evil eye, Dark Lord. Very good. Follow me, Master. This cavern will be your private quarters, Master. It is traditional in overlording circles to find oneself a mistress, or several. Keep an eye out for a suitable candidate. You know, something to make the room look pretty and to waft about the place. I'm quite partial to a bit of wafting. This is your magic room, sire. By collecting spellstones and catalysts, you can expand your magical powers. Magic is clean carnage, sire. No wear and tear on your weapons. Not so many entrails lodged in your armor. Got to keep tabs on the old magic, sire. Forgive the intrusion, but your visit to Nordberg has not gone unnoticed. The Empire is trying to dig through to the netherworld. I sneaked out to tell you. I thought after you dealt with Boreas, you might see your way clear to perhaps rewarding me for this information by maybe making me Mayor of Nordberg once you conquer it.
You know, when you're not busy, your magnificence may be just on Sundays. Sunday afternoons, maybe? Thank you. I can't wait to start our mayoral duties.
We can't let the Empire take control of Nordberg, Master. They'll start thinking the place belongs to them. We must find our Reds in the Sanctuary so we can get through those fire barriers. Now, sire, we must rise to the challenge and conquer Nordberg. World domination won't just come to you. The situation is grave. We don't want these tinheads to dig through to our dark domain. We must retrieve the Reds from the Sanctuary and remove those barriers.
Halt! Don't think you can find refuge in our sanctuary. But, what was that? Come, soldiers! I think I hear the sound of a mildly distressed badger.
Fire!
Retreat to the sanctuary!
That netherworld shard over there is pulsing at your evil presence, Lord. It may allow you even greater access to your dark powers. I await you, Master. I think you should give it a bit of a magical nudge. Master! You're in the body of a minion, sire! How unseemly. I hope no one's looking. Still, minions are smaller than you, Lord, so perhaps you could use your newfound form to sneak up on that dryad. Good, sire. Now, while she's healing herself, that pod is undefended. Now's your chance. Destroy it! Now, the way is clear for your imposing magnificence to enter. Too many creatures of light magic here for my liking. That's the good kind, not like yours at all. Light magic occurs when the magical energy that's all around us is absorbed into nice creatures. Ones who use it for noble pursuits like saving things and tinkling and shining and baking lentil cookies.
We don't take kindly to your type here.
You just make trouble, throwing fireballs and scaring the wildlife, just like those little red devils.
Come on, Petunia, let's leave this riffraff.
I doubt you'll get such a warm welcome from the other creatures here.
Seal them off, Dryads!
Stay back, dark creature.
It's our Reds. The Masters, come! Burn, Master! Look at the little burninators! You still need to find and return the Red Hive to the Netherworld, sire. Only then can you spawn more Reds outside the Sanctuary.
It's you! You don't belong here! Get out this minute! You're the wrath of our wondrous Queen Faye!
Faye's a nice-looking wench. Pity she's a fairy.
The tinkling! Always the tinkling!
You found a harp, sire! I believe Graver has just fainted with excitement.
You and your barbaric creatures may have trampled our village, but you will respect our holy shrine. The crystal it holds protects all life in this sanctuary.
That crystal contains great power. Power that a certain evil Overlord could use. It's covered in light magic fairy nonsense. Oh, show you the evil presence, sire. Get over to the dark side.
You have angered Queen Faye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You have stolen our spellstone, intruder, and defiled this shrine, bringing darkness into a place of light. Suffering be upon you.
Find a way out of this awful place and return the hive to the netherworld, Dark One.
Rock on!
His carnage is impressive. Of that there is no doubt. The rock did fly right through the air. One strike, and they were out. Minion Harvester. Life force has been gathered. Our minions spring to work. They'll obey their master. The killing's just a perk. Leader of the pack. Now Sire has found some wolfen friends. There is no looking back. With his browns aboard their steeds, he's the leader of the pack. Band builder. Poor Quaver, he does sing alone. Sad times he had to weather. But now our Lord has looted elves. He's got a band together. Minion Possessor. Sire performed an unholy act. A minion he did possess. Thankfully, he let it go before there was a mess. Sanctuary Smasher. Now Sire did find a sanctuary, a place of magic light. He smashed it up, he smashed it down, and had a real good smite. Fairy Flattener. Sire did slay a winged one. I don't know how they fly. They seem too round to leave the ground and ever reach the sky. Mayhem Maker. There was a boy from a Nordberg town who sent the locals screaming. But now the boy's become a man. He'll start his evil scheming. Master Builder. Our Lord he has been building. Let's hope it's not a fad. Foreboding, dark and heinous. It's quite the evil plan. Red Rescuer. Our fiery friends are back with us. When will the fairies learn? In fighting reds, you'll end up dead, and something's gonna burn. Evil Presence. Evil Presence is with us, my very favorite spell. Make them fall upon their knees, or send their bones to hell.
So, what these peasants say is true. The witch boy's back. Well, don't think you're getting in here. My Empire troops will have a nice bit of sport cutting down you and your rat army. This may be a godforsaken backwater, but it's my godforsaken backwater. You hear me? Mine!
Right, men, form up! Form up! Let's see those backbones!
Like minions, the brains of these humans appear easy to manipulate. Their leader is the key. Take him out! Our Reds will have those barriers down in no time. Revenge will soon be yours, Master. With this Forge Stone, you will be able to unlock new forging recipes. Giblet will be pleased. careful, Master. It's very difficult to spread fear and mayhem with a large pointy stick through your stomach. Most humans can't stand to see other humans on fire. It's the smell, you see. Use your reds and get cooking! A slathering wolf looking at you like you're a giant ham can cause the most fearless of creatures to run for the hills. Count up your browns. Oh, you know what to do, sire. First, crush the formation, then crush the town.
My brother! Where did you suddenly come from?
Emperor Solarius is very concerned, brother, that you allowed Nordberg to be most violently raided by a magical barbarian.
The situation is under control, Marius. My men are rooting out the source.
Well, they better had do. You were sent here to prove yourself as a governor and show you've got a backbone beneath that blubber.
He hasn't. It's blubber all the way through.
Snap out of it, Master. Time to show Nordberg that there's a new breed of evil in town. Tear down that blustering bloater statue and show these peasants. Stay away from my lord!
Do you think that's imposing?
Oh, yes, I'd say so. Very imposing.
I impose like that, you know, back in the day.
Yay!
The Emperor isn't going to be happy about this.
Crush him! Crush him! It's almost time for my lunchtime bath!
Honestly, boys, I thought you could handle governorship of one tiny town.
This is my town, and I am not at home to demons!
I beg your side.
You're wonderful.
Brother, you were the one who sent me here, weren't you?
I don't know what you mean, Boreas.
You did. Just because you knew Solarius favored me.
You blubbery fool. No wonder Mama left.
Don't you bring Mama into this. That's it. I'm not speaking to you.
Fine.
Fine.
Which boy? Which boy, is it really you? You came back! Get me out of here before he makes me start scrubbing again.
What? How dare you? You have insulted the Emperor and my family. This will not go unpunished. Mark my words.
Considering the Empire condemns magic, that looked awfully magical to me.
Get me out of here, slave! Get me out at once!
No way! Even your crevices have crevices. Yuck!
What are you going to do with this ball of lard, sire?
You know, I want to see bits of the world that aren't covered in snow. How about you and I get reacquainted? Perfect!
Think we can steal his shoes?
I was once crushed by a big statue, you know, back in the day. Not completely, obviously.
At last, you have a dark tower truly worthy of you, Master.
So this is your place, huh? Well, it certainly beats Nordberg. It's warm for a start. I'm not sure about this thing, though. What is it? Some kind of walnut with ears?
Perhaps you and your new mistress should visit the private quarters.
Great. I'm going to see where my fur rugs and hunting souvenirs will go. I shall meet you up there, witch boy.
Take my advice on the fairness sex. It's best to keep them happy. I suggest using some of that gold of yours to buy her a few delightful knickknacks for the private quarters. Ladies like knickknacks. Besides, sire, no one needs to come home from a hard day smiting things to an angry mistress.
Hello, witch boy. Come and see what I've done with the place. I've put some of your little friends to work. They're strong and seem to be able to think and move at the same time, which puts them well above the average Nordbergian. The place is becoming a little more fitting now. People should think dark, evil Overlord rather than cave troll. Still needs work though. I've sketched out a few upgrades, but you'll need to dig into your pockets a little. A bed would be a good start. Make me feel a little more relaxed. You don't snore, do you? I knew you'd come back someday and punish them for what they did to you. You just had that look in your eyes. I knew you'd come around. People were so frightened of magic after the Great Cataclysm and the magical plague. No wonder they love Solarius.
Begging your pardon, Dark Lord, but I thought you should know something. There are some troublemakers in Nordberg. They're planning to steal the town's food supplies and sail out of Nordhaven in one of your ships. Also, you wouldn't be able to lend me Mistress Kelda, would you? The nights in Nordberg are very cold and lonely, you know. Wonderful, Lord. And about Mistress Kelda?
Cheeky devil! Hurry, sire! That ship is our ticket out of Nordberg to find the other minion tribes. You can control a larger minion horde, sire. Now don't let the power go to your head. There's the ship. It's frozen in the ice.
It's him!
Quick, let's get out of here.
It's him! The witch boy! Thing!
Run! Run!
Wait, perhaps he's not without mercy. Sorry for the fuss, sire. Folks around here are a little allergic to death. Perhaps with a little persuasion, they can help you in your quest. Maybe by doing this.
What did Mother Earth ever do to you, man? Why must you choose this path of destruction?
I hope my prattling does not offend your ears, Lord, but the ship is free from ice now. It needs some repairs, but we, your loyal servants, will take care of this.
Hey, look, it's the man! The man's gonna bring us all down!
Stay back! Overlad doesn't want your uncool ways.
Master, we need to find some way of getting rid of these mines without sailing into them.
We don't want to resort to violence, but the fluffy and the fuzzy need our protection.
Turn back, man! Turn back!
No, the little ones!
This is why survival of the fluffiest has never caught on, sire. They're just too stupid. Set the sails for Everlight, minions. Join your master on the way to the ancient retreat of the elves. And there's nothing that does my black heart more good than a retreating elf, especially if they're on fire. This reef helps bar the way to Everlight. The elves believe it's nature's blessing. I believe it's just to keep the wet sops in one place. These are the gates to Everlight, Lord, and the elves appear to have left them open in the confusion. Those statues must be the gate keys. Find and return them, sire, or you'll be hanging around on the elves' doorstep like a large evil milk bottle. It seems the key statues can be used to power the elevators. Who would have thought the elves could be so inventive?
Taking position!
Very good, Dark Master. You've returned the first key statue. 3 more to go! Those elves are trying to escape with the 3rd key statue, sire. After them! Your maximum health has increased. That's good, sire. Dead masters bring me out in a rush. That's the 3rd in place. 1 more left. You did it, Magnificent One! The gates are opening! Look at all those fat, fishy females! Over 2 tons of chips in a bucket of vinegar! Now you've got a new command upgrade. You can summon more minions to die valiantly in your name. Everlight is where elves go when they get sick and tired of the world. It's rumored to be an island paradise where the elves go to meditate, especially at one with the earth. It seems the Empire have got here first. Yes, Everlight has some wonderfully stimulating examples of natural splendor.
Don't distract him now.
But Master! There you are! I knew you'd make it. Apologies, sire. We lost your signal for a while there. Glad to see you're not dead. Now, head for the gate Grubby's set up. I thought you might have been distracted by a certain scenic local.
I heard that.
According to rumors in the spawning pit, the Empire hasn't taken over all of Everlight. Apparently, there are still elves hiding in the jungle. These females are the height of elven beauty. They force-feed themselves to look like their mother goddess deity. Hell of a wobble these ladies have. Hell of a wobble. They seem to have a connection with the ruined doors. You won't get by those poison barriers with normal minions. You need the greens. They love jungle areas, especially those with lots of rotting vegetation and exotic stenches. Go deeper into the jungle, sire, and see if you can sniff them out. By my scales, what kind of teddy-shaped monster is this? I've never seen anything like it, even in the lands around the old tower. No, it's just so fluffy. It's repulsive. My eyes! My eyes!
Oh, what wonderful fur that beast has. I bet it would look much better on me, though.
Best to leave that monster to its munching, sire. It has a taste for that tall grass. Look, greens! I've almost missed their smell. Look there, sire. At least they don't seem foolish enough to try attacking you. Must be a fan. Oh, such sights. such sights.
Don't make me skin you and wear you as a hat, Gnarl.
Perhaps you should consider a little bit of sneaky camouflage, sire. No, it tickles. Now, it's important to make the most of that green's stealth abilities. Oh, I don't envy you inside that smelly carcass. Just breathe through your mouth, sire. That place certainly is There's the hive! That was quite easy. Unfortunately, now we need to get it out of there. It's too big for the minion hole. We'll soon be finding out, Lord. If they have our hive, you need to find a way in and start smashing some heads. Dear me, aren't we a forgetful Overlord? Go back and get the green hive. Ugh.
Right, bring in the gnome. Gnomes. Hardly any magic and too weak for the arena. Waste of an eradication, if you ask me. Right, what's next?
This is ridiculous. I don't have any magical powers.
Well, these upstanding Empire citizens say that you do.
Yes, she bewitched my husband, Governess.
They weren't bewitched. They were bored. I can't help it if rich and powerful men are attracted to me.
She's a witch. She must be.
Silence! There is only one way to judge this.
I knew it. Eradicate her this instant.
Wait! Since this is such an unusual specimen, I'd like to examine her carefully before she is cleansed.
Your machine? It's broken. I don't have any magic. Let me go! Unhand me, you plebeians!
Remember, Master, hive first, wench later.
What Noel meant to say is focus on the task in hand.
Of course, if you happen upon this prisoner of the Empire, then I'm sure she would be most useful in passing on any essential insider information. Those are sentinels, Master. It seems as though they can detect magical creatures. That's bad news for us. You're going to have to take them out before we can get the hive away. There's the green hive, back where it should be in our spawning pit. Now you can summon the greens whenever you need a bit of good old-fashioned backstabbing action. Aw, they're just so very huggable, aren't they, sire? The greens seem very taken with them. These seem more aggressive than normal. Something must be controlling them.
Oh, I hate spider cleaning duty.
Cut their legs off!
Yeah!
That's the spider that sunk your boat. It's huge. Must be a queen. I suspect the elves are using them against the Empire. She must be controlling the little ones. You should go deeper into the temple and investigate, sire. More keystones. Oh, I don't know why they can't use a piece of metal like everyone else. Trust elves to be unnecessarily complicated.
So, you seek to spread your darkness further afield, scourge of nature. You are too late. I have found a new place where all creatures of light magic can exist in safety. The Last Sanctuary. Please accept my parting gift, for we shall not meet again.
Get that keystone and get out of there, Master!
We've been looking for this temple for some time. And thanks to you, we've found it. Now we can capture that Spider Queen and get her in the arena, can't we, boys? Maybe you too.
tries to liquidize your eyeballs and suck them out. Bet that water would give Queenie nasty plug hole flashbacks. Now you've killed their queen, those spiders don't dare attack you. Still, they make an adorable combination with your greens. With these new mounts, your minions will be able to climb to areas that you can't reach, Lord. Maybe our newfound friends can help you get out of that pit, Lord. Green minion, red, you choose all. You'll be my friend. Greens. Strange hydraulics around this place, and they're still working. Must be some elven jiggly pokery. On to Everlight Town, sire. Don't want to keep a lady waiting, do we now?
I heard that as well.
It's nice to be out in foreign parts, killing the locals. That's the thing about vacations. Getting there's half the fun. Clearly, this is the place Empire citizens like to go when they tire of city life. Seems the local elves are being reduced to catering to the every whim of these obnoxious bloaters, debasing their once proud race with the ignominy of servitude. So it's not all bad.
This is meant to be a select resort.
This must be where the elves live. Well, I suppose you have to give the servants some place to stay.
I see the entertainment has arrived, or maybe this is what you're after, Well, she's destined for the arena, I'm afraid, and if there's any of you left once my guards have finished, you'll be next.
Formation forward! On the double! Archers in position! Archers! Fill them full of owls!
Stay back! Stay back! I was just protecting the interest of my guests, that's all. I wouldn't have really sent you to the arena.
But you would have sent me to the arena. You're not exactly what I had in mind for a white knight, but you certainly fill your armor very well. So, are you gonna show her who's in charge of Everlight now? A way out of this place.
What? She's not coming here, is she?
Oh, the more the merrier, eh, sire? Hello.
Little on the dark side, no natural light, but I think I can work with this. Oh, I see you've already arranged a peasant slave as my lady-in-waiting. She's a bit scruffy.
The only thing I'm waiting for, Empire, is for you to put a foot out of line so I can hang your carcass up on the wall with the other pretty vacant things.
Juno is now your first mistress, sire. She will remain in the throne room with me. Should you wish to change your first mistress back to Kelda, just visit her in the private quarters.
Some folks in Nordberg who are trying to flee from your dark ways. They've run away to join an elf commune. I also wanted to ask whether you could spare me a few of your creatures. A couple of them around the house would make my life so much easier. How are they at darning socks? Marvelous, Lord! Now, I think I'd like some of those brown fellows. They look strong.
Quite right. Can't have the elves giving your subjects ideas about peace and love, sire. There's the big hugging. Soon as we create some pandemonium in there, the better. You need to get to that wheel to close the gap. Better find some more wolves, sire. Green! Reds!
He's inside! He's inside!
Mistress Juno has some intriguing information for you, Master.
Those midget thingies of yours. Each to their own, I suppose. I saw some blue ones being taken off to the arena.
That must be our blues. This is a great opportunity for a reconnaissance mission, sire. Get our blues back and get to know our enemy.
Well, if you've got a boat, I can show you the sea routes. It's the least I can do. For now.
So, this is the glorious Empire? Doesn't look very glorious to me. Not enough dark corners or dank pools. No anguished screams. Oh, amateurs!
I never thought I'd be seeing my old homelands like this. Well, guess I better give my new man a tour of the place. This harbor is the hub of city trade. So many wonderful things to buy. Of course, you can just steal them, which is much better.
Loot away, sire! You're just the guards. Port closed, Master. Find a way around, or better still, smash through it with the enemy's catapult.
Empire City is just beyond the fort. Bet I'm the talk of...
Hey! Is that the new catapult shift down there? About time!
They don't look like no legionaries I've ever seen. Hey, they must be slaves that have escaped from the harbour.
Right! Fire!
Run, sire! Avoid those bolters!
There you wished you had a catapult, slaves, but no catapult for you. Naughty slaves, back to your masters with you.
Oh, where's that new catapult shift got to? Those guys should have been here hours ago. Look, another slave has escaped.
Greetings, brother.
They think you're a slave? Oh, how disgusting. We really have to work on your dress sense.
They'll never be able to take the harbour with that catapult still there.
Why do you want to? We have our freedom. Be content with that. You know, it's quite peaceful here.
Yeah, we can all starve in peace.
Oh, soldiers! Uncouth bores. Still, at least they're bathing.
Hey, what are those bubbles? Titus, have you been to the stuffed quail's eggs again?
They've left their clothes in there. I wonder if they'd fit your little pets.
Dress up! Be shiny! Now, sire, if you can find the possession gate, you'll be able to guide them through to the catapult.
Ah, finally, the Imperial Guards. Oh, you're a bit small. Don't tell me they're recruiting gnomes now.
You've gained control of the catapult, sire. I expect those legionaries could do with a few bolters to the head. Right. Ah, catapult carnage. It'll be just like my old school sports day. Now's your chance to take down the gate. back in the catapult and destroy that barrier! Now, get to the catapult and recall your minions!
Is it true the slaves are rebelling?
Don't bump me about, elves. I have a delicate constitution.
Must be the only thing that's delicate about her. Okay, lads, brace yourselves and heave!
Those chairs are something I won't miss about Empire City. Get one short carrier and you're walking at an angle all day. Those sentinels are searching for something. Probably you.
I wouldn't go round dressed like that if I were you.
I recognize this place. It belongs to Senator Drurius. His wife accused me of sleeping with him. As if. I only hinted that maybe I possibly would if he'd buy me a dozen new slaves with ruby-encrusted collars. That's all. And he did.
Now then, I want you to meet our newest recruit. He is known as a gargantuan and hails from our experiments. I mean, our absolutely 100% natural breeding program. As you can see, he's a tough brute, not like you, wimpy lot. Now, Imperial Guard. Come over here, men. Let's see how you lily-livered loungers stand up to a gargantuan. Well, obviously we need to work on his eyesight, but mark my words, men. That there is a marvel of modern warfare. Right, we're on duty at the city gates now, so let's move! Quick, sharpish!
I'm going to become the best gladiator the arena has ever seen.
What are these uncouth louts doing? They're making my garden look untidy. Deal with them, guards!
Ugh, that's Drurius. Just seeing him again makes me want to vomit. Do you know he tried to give me his wife's jewels? Really? His wife encouraged the others to get me tried for witchcraft. Punish them both, Lord.
Don't kill us! Don't kill us! Oh! When I called you louts, I meant it in the nicest possible way.
There's the chair.
Don't kill us! Don't kill us! Oh! When I called you louts, I meant it in the nicest possible way.
I am yours, master. This Empire City shall know of your dark mercy.
Haven't you forgotten something for little old me?
I am your groveling slave.
One, two, we should try to keep his magnificence a little lower profile for now. Can't get much lower than this place. We need to get you to the arena dungeons and find your blues. The underground slums is the quickest and safest route, Lord.
Fine then. Close your eyes, hold your nose, and go through the slums.
Much of the city is protected by an anti-magic shield, sire. This prevents use of any magic, including yours. However, it seems that the shield covering the arena and the slums nearby has been turned off. Grubby's currently searching for an area to dig a gate.
Oh, such poverty, such filth. Just ignore it, like everyone else does.
What are you doing?
Strange things you'll find in the slums, aside from the locals, that is.
Your weight about? Do it in the arena.
There's the entrance to the arena dungeons.
Who wants free passes to the arena gate?
Witness the splendor of the games from very close up.
Just come inside and we'll escort you to your own VIP quarters.
Demons!
What is it?
Ah, thank you, Grubby. You'd better find a way to reach it, sire.
I've got enough problems, okay?
There's the Blue Hive Master. You could use that raft to reach it, but you'll have to find some blue minions to push it. Only they can swim. Although the other minions are terribly good at drowning. Find another way into the dungeons and locate our damp little friends. There's creatures from all over the lands here. Heading to the arena above. Seems most of the magical energy has been removed.
Stinking Empire cowards. I like a good hunt, a nice bit of bloodshed, but it should be fair, as nature intended. Otherwise, where's the fun?
New orders! We're moving this thing!
Quick, sire! Follow that hive!
There's the arena. I'm going to really miss seeing the games.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure there'll be plenty of haughty, smug harpies there to make up for your absence.
This area doesn't appear to be covered by the anti-magic shield either.
The hive is being prepared for absorption into the vat of Great Emperor Solarius. Now, time for your daily reinvigoration. Don't worry, I will take care of the rest. I see our special guest has arrived. I knew you'd follow the hive. Guards, activate the shield and surround him. You will make a superb opening act of the arena gate. All hail the great Emperor Solarius, who has healed his people and this land with his divine blessing. And it is with great pleasure that I, Marius, as the Emperor's official spokesperson, wife, declare these arena games open. Now, for an opening act with real treat. These are vile magic users. A mass murderer. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the enemy of everything you hold sacred and dear! the consequences of his act. However, we are not unsorted, ladies and gentlemen. We'll even let him use his magic to sound as a warning about this diabolical trap. Not good, may that do. Now for round one. Fresh from the slum, we show you what happens to bad slaves. Slaves wearing out, ladies and gentlemen. Throw them in.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Let's fight together!
I'll fight beside
Your slaves will die in the ultimate service of their enemies.
You're my master.
What? What? You shall be dead! Right. This will definitely finish you off. Bring in the Yeti!
There he is! There he is!
No, you weren't. You just went off to paint your nails.
We were all very worried, sire, but we've got you back now. Ooh, looks like you found our old friend.
Quick! Empress Alarius! Back to the palace! Guards! Power up the sails!
Beast is in the way of the hive, but now he's back to normal size. You can subdue him or kill him outright.
Salarius, save us! He's coming for us all!
That was worth the price of a ticket.
He's escaping! He's escaping!
There's a someone here to see you, sire. I think it's a female someone. Hang on a moment. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I have been in many places, but I am here to warn you about the path you are treading. I have seen it all before. The minions, the Dark Tower, the women. It is a pattern that will lead to your destruction.
Nonsense! The Overlord is the only one who'll be doing any destroying around here.
I have watched you for many years, from the shadows. You need to see what future awaits you. Seek answers in the old lands. The way is now open. The rest is up to you.
The potty wench is right, sire. Grubby's found an active gate in the wastelands. The area once held great power, but it suffered some very turbulent times in the past. It's certain to be in a chaotic and unpredictable state. I would advise extreme caution. Ah! Oh! Well, it'll probably be upside down and inside out, but at least you'll get to see the old country, Master. These lands were once the location of the Dark Tower, the seat of overlording power, at least until your predecessor mysteriously disappeared during a trip to the infernal abyss. Without an Overlord, the minions fled to the Netherworld. After the great cataclysm ruined the Dark Tower, we never returned. See for yourself, magic is running rampant here, unrestrained, and minions are rather partial to not being turned inside out or growing an extra head. Unless it's in the service of our Overlord, of course. This place is said to be the source of the great cataclysm and a magical plague which swept the land many years ago. Although no one is quite sure what caused it. You should explore, Lord. These lands once held many secrets and artifacts which may now aid you against the Empire. This looming fortress was once the source of fear and brown trousers in this land. This was once your sporting pit, sire. Well, it's where your evil seed was planted, as it were. Your spawn mother left before you were born. She didn't feel that a Dark Tower was the right place to bring up a baby, strange female. Until the Browns found you in Nordberg, we thought we'd lost you forever. See? There's no restraining true evil. It's in the blood. By my claws, that's a shard of the old Tower Heart. The Tower Heart collects magical energy and grows in power with its Overlord. With the old Overlord gone, the magical energy within it should have gradually dispelled. But it appears to have exploded for some reason. So that's what caused the great cataclysm. See if you can locate the other shards of the Tower Heart, sire. Maybe there's some magical energy left. Are these barriers to keep something in or keep something out?
This is it! They've sent the Demon Lord of Nordberg to finish us off!
We got enough problems, okay? They kicked us out of the city, claimed that we were contaminated with magic. Ridiculous!
Are we no longer fitted into the glorious Empire?
Doctor's here to die!
This guy!
Stay away from me!
He's mutated!
Taking position!
Where did it go?
Must have a base around here.
Do you think it's the one we're meant to be looking for?
Yeah, 'cause I'd hate to think we'd stumble upon the wrong secret base.
No time for pleasantries. Not that I have anything pleasant to say to you. A large force of Empire troops is heading this way. I come on behalf of Queen Faye to offer you, against my better judgment, a truce. If you agree, follow me to the last sanctuary.
I take no joy that our paths have crossed again, but it appears we share a common enemy. One who is as relentless as they are powerful. I speak of Solarius's empire. His forces are too great for either of us to fight alone.
Oh, let me guess. Now she wants to be friends.
Together, we may stand a chance.
There! No one ever suggests being friends when they're dripping with gold and jewels.
I know what you seek in these lands. If you agree to join forces, I will send my Lieutenant Florian to aid you.
Help finding the Tower Heart shards would be useful, sire. I guess we can always kill him afterwards.
Over here, Scourge!
I hope he doesn't want you to scratch him behind his ears.
There's the last piece! Secure it and we can return to the sanctuary. Not bad, Scourge of Nature. Let us continue. They found us! They found us! We're doomed!
It's that elf outlaw!
Mercy! Mercy! Please have mercy!
We have no need for mercy, elf. We have justice.
To the arena with him! No! No! Queen Faye! Save me! Save me!
I guess that's one of the fights for not too long. Saves you having to kill it.
I have assembled the artifact, Dark One, but it has very little power left. The Empire seek to force their way into the last sanctuary, and from there into your realm. If you really believe this can strike a decisive blow against Solarius, then I give you permission to charge it with energy from my 4 shrines in the lower caves. Alas, this will mean the destruction of the creatures that live there.
Wow, I'm glad I don't live in her domain.
Grave decisions must be made during a time of war, but I pray they will not suffer too long. I hope that this object is worth Florian's life. I fear he is not long for this world, especially if he is put in Solarius' vile arena.
Couldn't happen to a nicer chap.
Go! We don't have long before they break through.
Now, use your evil presence spell on the crystal to transfer its energy into the tower heart.
Oh no, your little ball thingy. Shame. It looked like it was going to be so shiny as well. I could have used it as well. And sat on top of it like a queen.
I think you look much better under it.
Oh, either way, sire, you must get the tower heart back. It's not fully charged yet. It's landed in the middle of a gnome village, sire. With any luck, it's squashed a few of the stunned little scroaches. Get it back before they start trying to live in it. All clear, sire. If you could find some way of bringing those lizards around to our way of thinking, Lord, they might make suitable mounts for your reds. It's a salamander king. He must be controlling the other salamanders. Now finish him, and we can get the tower heart and control his little fireball friends. You'll have to smash the head, sire. Shame. Would have looked good in my rockery next to the petrified succubus. Oh, such a shame. Wonderful woman before the incident. See? They're not attacking now. You're their new king. I'm sure the Reds will be happy they don't have to walk everywhere. Keep moving, sire. One more shrine to go, and lots more Empire to crush. Last of the shrines. Still doesn't seem like he's got enough pep yet. Move it, sire, and head back to Queenie. Sharpish. Perhaps with the Empire breaking through her roof, there's more of this sanctuary she'd like to sacrifice. Ah, chaos! Don't linger, sire. It means the Empire are almost through. You should return to Queen Faye and see if she knows how to finish powering up the tower heart. Red, honey, blue, brown, green.
What great magic your artifact must have once held, Dark One. For even the power of my shrines could not revive it. So many have died. So many innocents. It was I who condemned them. So it is only fitting that I tread the same path.
Our most glorious queen must be preserved!
If she dies, the sanctuary dies!
The poor thing. She's gone quite mad, Petunia. We must save her.
What is this feeling? Your dark energy is taking me over. Dark light is fading. I live my life willingly.
Oh dear, now why are you letting the nasty man do that to you, dearie?
That's not nice, you know. Take my energy. You must take it all. It is the only way.
Oh dear, it's getting worse.
The nasty man is back. Are you really this stupid? Are you even hearing me?
Oh, you're sick, dear. And we must help the sickening field, mustn't we?
Yes, you can't help it if the nasty man made your brain go all piddly.
Feel it. The darkness is overwhelming me. I live when so many others have died. You have made me a new woman, Dark One. I shall adjourn to your tower. I will await your return eagerly.
Queen Faye?
No! I am no longer your queen. I see clearly now, and I wish nothing more to do with this place. He is your ruler now, and you will obey his every command. I have a whole new world waiting for me, don't I, Dark One? I think we have a situation to discuss. You appear to have a couple of unfortunate hangers-on, Dark. A refugee from the Empire with more in front than up top.
Ridiculous. My hair is lovely, and I don't wear black out of season.
And some kind of Nordbergian snow rat. I didn't know you did charity work.
I'd like to see you try to wrestle down and skin a rabid seal, Mother.
I guess it's too much to ask that you just kill them right now. So I'll just settle for being the first, Mistress. I'm sure you don't need it, but as an incentive, I can make sure that salamanders are available in your final battle against the Empire.
I was gonna cut you a break because you're new around here, fairy. But if you want to play rough, I can offer you the services of the wolves in the final battle if you make me first mistress.
Wait a minute. I learned a few tricks in Everlad. If you make me first mistress, I can make sure those little green spidery things aid you instead. That, and I am, after all, me.
Don't be bitter, ladies. He and I do have a history after all.
Why?
Master, there are bombs going off around the Everlight Resort. We fear it's those elf soldier louts from the jungle trying to start a rebellion. I say, I do like that little winkly creature of yours. Narl, is it? He's very cuddly. Can I take him back with me? Come on, little Gnarly.
Let's get to the elven extermination, sire. I need to see some violence. Fast! Now, sire, we must root out these naughty, rebellious tinkers and make them subservient or make them dead.
Bask in the dark aura.
I live to serve you.
had a little talk. And we think that we can get along.
At least for the next, 30 minutes?
Maybe an hour, if you keep us company.
Why don't you come inside and see how well we can all get along?
Wow, Master! You go, Master!
Who would have thought we could get on that well?
For so long.
We couldn't have done it without you. Here's a token of our affection, Dark One.
If you're ready, sire, we'll take the Tower Heart to the edge of the city. We need to find a way of firing it into the city wall. The release of magical energy will be able to knock out the anti-magic shield for good. Remember, your choice of first Mistress will provide mounts for certain minion groups. Mistress Kelda can provide your browns with wolves. Mistress Faye can bring your red salamanders. And Juno, she will make sure your greens are fully mobile. Are you sure you're ready, Master? This is as close as Grubby could get to the city's anti-magic shield. You'll need to bring the Tower Heart closer to be able to do any lasting damage. And that's the best kind of damage. With the help of Giblet, the minions have managed to build 3 catapults. There are 3 nearby hills that would make good spots to use them. You'll need to wipe out the Empire forces nearby and bring the Tower Heart onto the hill, so I can send Grubby in with the catapults. I can practically smell the carnage, sire. If you're feeling a little low on mana yourself, sire, you can always recharge from the Tower Heart. Don't worry, there's plenty to go around. Onwards to the next hill, Lord. Unfortunately, the Empire appears to have built a fort on top of it. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure.
Oh, you idiots! You idiots! The tower's stuck! Quick, soldiers! Forward!
Grubby's deployed the catapult. You're in range of the shield, and he's loaded in the Tower Heart. Aim it at the city. It's that big thing with all the buildings in. You've launched the separating boil of the Empire, sire. Now we'll have to deal with the pus.
Fool! Do you really think you can defeat the great Emperor Solarius? Even now, his shrines are recapturing the magical energy released from the Tower Heart to add to our collection from the rest of these lands.
That must be what the enormous vat in the palace was for, sire. They must be storing the magic in there. So much for their cleansing program. Thieving program, more like.
We had thought the power was lost. So considerate of you to bring it straight to us. Solarius will be waiting for you, witch boy.
Just hurry, sire. If Solarius recaptures that magical energy that is floating about this place, there's no telling how much power he might wield. It may be even greater than yours. Empire City is laid open before you like a putrid oyster, sire. Time to savor that sweet moment, just before you trample it into grey sludge. The Imperial Palace! Look, Solarius is cowering behind his very own anti-magic shield. It's been powered by those 4 temple shrines. Right! Time to stop that malarkey! That magical energy belongs to us! And do drink in the sights and sounds of city life, sire. It's important to see what you're about to try.
Solarius
Chaos
will be
at
most
play, sire.
amused at
It's
your
nice to know
perseverance,
the brown trouser times.
barbarian.
Well, brown
For
Grubby
once
is
he
looking for
has
a spot
taken
along that big road
one
back
of
again,
the
Gate Master.
army, he will turn your little domain into sewers when he rebuilds this land in his own glorious image.
He really does enjoy the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
My beautiful house! It's ruined! I'm ruined! Oh, my insurance doesn't cover acts of demon lording!
My wine collection has been smashed. So many fine vintages wasted.
Where are the slaves? They must be put to work immediately!
Oh no! It's him!
Put an end to those overprivileged...
I walk in your name.
The nectar will save us.
Solarius will provide.
Drink, quickly! Drink! I feel so alive. So ready to kill!
Attack!
Oh, sire! Sire! Everything's gone wrong! I need a bailout. Just a few thousand gold. I'm sure you can collect it from the slum folks. Please!
Greed and avarice in the face of innocence and poverty are our traits. Crush the competition, Master!
The enemy approaches, Commander!
Throw your bombs!
But there are citizens out there!
Then they will die in glory for their empire, won't they?
But...
Do you doubt your place in the glorious empire, soldier? That was an order!
Hail! Hail! Hail to Solarius! Hail! Hail! Hail to Solarius! Hail! Hail! Hail to Solarius!
I don't want to be glorious anymore. I mean, maybe I can be glorious with you. Just point me at something to kill, Master.
Why, it's our friendly local cloak stranger.
Oh, do shut up now.
What? How did you know? Hang on. I recognize that voice now. Rose, former Mistress Rose. Or Mrs. Marius now, I should say. Well, don't trust her. She's a devious, manipulative abandoner. Oh, and she's your mother. The one who took you away from us and left you in that festering town.
I knew what you could become, the power within you. The Empire had to be given a chance to bring a little order and discipline to these lands. I thought that Solarius was going to be a decent ruler, but power, it always corrupts.
Ha! That's half the fun! You can't keep evil down.
His power has peaked. It's become unstable. He's become unstable. Now he's just a hideous weed, choking the land he set out to rebuild. A weed that needs to be cut down, ripped out. Perhaps you really are the one to wield the axe. I have to go. Marius is calling for me. Hard to tell if she's on our side, Solarius' side, or her own side.
Wretched wench! Do enough damage keeping you away from your minions and your birthright.
Citizen, we may have an enemy in our midst, but I urge you all to keep calm, for we are standing on the brink of a new dawn, the birth of a new divinity. The demon foe we face today may seem overwhelming, but I assure you, citizens, that he can be beaten. Solarius will show you the way. And now you must all drink. Drink of the blessed nectar of Solarius. Drink and let it cleanse your fears. Drink and be reborn.
Now head to the palace and bring down Solarius before he tries to terrify us with his stony silence and mask-wearing abilities.
It's you, Scourge of Nature! I escaped the arena dungeons with the aid of a helpful fairy.
Damn! Thought we got rid of that tree hugger.
I'm going to find Solarius. He'll be a very different man when I finish with him. Let's bring this to an end. You and me, Scourge. You do the whole smash things up bit, and I'll back you up with inspirational monologues.
Clearly he's going to whinge at Solarius until he kills himself. Good work.
If only I'd been magical, Scourge, it could have been a very different story. Elves are meant to be magical, but I couldn't even make a weed grow. All the other magical creatures mocked me, teased me. I hoped your predecessor's tower heart would unleash my potential, which is why I tried to steal it all those years ago. I mean, how was I to know it would become unstable and slightly explode?
So Florian caused the cataclysm. Bumbling elf!
Then people started to fear magic, and along came Solarius, and he just rose in a tide of their hatred and paranoia. And he built a glorious empire, and they let him cleanse all the magical creatures he wanted to. You humans, you're just so much easier to control in a crowd, like one big dumb animal.
Everything is prepared for the ascension. People will talk about this day in whispers. And...
Oh, do shut up, Marius!
Sorry.
Anyone would think you were about to take over the world. Shall we continue? I assure you, your complete and total annihilation is just around the corner. As you can see, Florian still has his uses, helping me play with your little barbarian head for one. By maintaining him, I could bring the sanctuaries down from the inside, piece by piece. I really hope that piece of delicious irony isn't lost on you, Scourge. I collected the magic here, refined it and fed it back to my citizens until they became pliable and generous. Of course, I sampled a little, took what was mine. Here are people's dreams and nightmares, their fears, their will. They will be reborn in me as I rise from elf to emperor to god!
Thing's made of solid magic, and it's devouring everything in its path. We let loose!
Where's our emperor?
It's the end of the... He's beautiful! My god is a wondrous sight!
Ew, looks more like the result of a giant sneeze. That magic energy didn't take kindly to its new host. Sourside.
You are truly a
in the wastelands.
magnificent
You can deal with that slime in the same way.
When you are ready, you will reward me for my loyalty.
Revolutionaries! Now is our time to strike at the Empire! We need a hero of the people! You there! Attacking!
Why me?
We are all equal in the new People's Republic!
Attack! Attack!
The people have spoken! Get in there!
No!
Attack!
That thing's certainly hungry. Maybe if you could put a few meals on Lex's way, that might slow him down. Oh!
Nothing shall stand in his way. Bow down to the great devourer!
No, there must be balance. The cycle must be maintained.
I think what that wench is ranting about is that when the force gets out of control, another must rise to stop it.
There cannot be light without darkness.
And that darkness would be you, Master.
Now is the time, Master. Give me my reward. Make me
I hope they'll be very happy together. His abscesses are out of reach now. Better try some new tactics so your minions can target them.
From the belly of the beast, I am reborn! Soon I will ascend, and divinity will be truly mine!
Quick, sire! Whilst he's being all divine, draw out his magical energy with your evil presence spell.
This is what I should have been, mortals! The world has been put right! Summoning the will to crush you all! This is it! My ascension! I'm being taken up! I will embrace the world!
Or, alternatively, cover it in glue.
And so it has ended. The cycle starts afresh. I hope you don't expect me to clean this up. Men can't destroy without getting everything all messy.
And so the glorious empire fell, ending, as such powers often do, in a pile of sludge on the ground. And a new reign started, one born of domination, servitude, and a great deal of partying. And the master lived in, harmony with his mistresses. But one day, his power too may come to an end, for there are many things that seek to bring down an overlord. Some come from the darkest pits, and some from the shiniest cities, whilst others are merely biding their time. Because evil always finds a way.